Hello everybody, this is a Lighthouse Hall of Fame film from the North American server wearing Siegfried line, standard mode, south spawn, with myself in my T21. There's 2 artillery apiece and 2 scouts apiece in this match. The enemy team's fairly well balanced. They got 2 TDs, 3 mediums, and 5 heavies. We're a little bit out of balance. We got 1 medium, 4 heavies, 6 TDs. So the majority of these battles end up being decided by fights in town, and with us being heavily oriented toward TDs, we kind of got the short end of the stick. Have to see what happens. We have 3 of our TDs headed up the 0 line right away, so I'm not going to bother going over there. I'll go into the field. With all them moving forward, especially they're moving forward of the bushes, I don't really have anywhere to go over there that can spot for them without exposing myself. If none of them had gone there, I probably would have stayed over on that side and started off initially spotting up the 0 line from a bush, and then if I didn't see anything, venture farther north. Scouts like to run the 0 line from time to time, so you want to have somebody over there, but 3 TDs, that's enough. I'll come over here and help out. There's 2 mediums already of the 3 in the field. MT25's doing a half-court spotting run and lights those guys up. So I'm going to move all the way over to the 1 line. Going back up a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to get some shots on those mediums from enough distance that they won't be able to see me. Oh, there's the PZ-4H over in the far bunker. And the Type 64. Whom I'm apparently supposed to miss instead of him. Now he's dead. I hit him after he dies.
Enemy is hit. Penetration.
So far I'm ahead in the competition for shooting too late award. The M4 improved is sticking out just far enough to the side I can get shots at him. My first shot tracks him, so he's stuck there. I get to shoot him some more. And he must not have a repair kit, because he's not using it. And now he's dead. With the mediums and light gone, and haven't seen any evidence that anybody is behind them backing them up, I'm going to just rush up here and try to finish off the PZ-4. MT25's coming with me. I'm going to keep a watch over in this area because the 152 has yet to be spotted. He's probably over there somewhere. Oh, and the MT25 beats me to him, but now he cuts right in front of me. No, you're going the wrong way, dude. Keep pressing north. We have the advantage. As long as the field's ours, we need to take it. And we can get north of these guys and flank them. Game's over. I'll shoot the T-37. There's the 152 sitting too far back for us to have seen him and too far back for him to support us or support his teammates. So I'm going to get to shoot at the side of him.
Enemy armor is damaged. Penetration.
He's going to back up. I'll just move forward and see if I can spot him on the other side of that bunker. I think I should have a shot if I keep moving to the hill. There he is. Nice. Right into his side. I don't think he's going to be able to see me right now.
Penetration. Enemy armor is
One more
damaged.
shot and he dies. Yes.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
So now I'm going to start looking for the artillery as I sweep across the north. What I want to do is run up close to this last bunker because there's a good little hiding place for already on the opposite side of it. So I move close enough to proxy spot. Yep, there he is. I'm going to peek around and shoot him. Get a fire. Awesome. If I can just catch the front of him, he's going to die. Dead without ever having to expose myself to him. Now, if I wouldn't have done that, if I would have gone straight up the road, he probably would have put one right in my butt, and that's a little bit bigger suppository than I really want to have to take. So whenever you're going that way, always just run close to that bunker, and it'll let you proxy spot anybody back there, and it avoids you getting surprised a couple meters later on.
Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, I'm going to shoot where I think he is. Yes,
Enemy
guess right.
armor is destroyed.
Now I'm going to try to come up here and help out with the PZ-4C. .37's trailing us.
Target hit.
He's coming down. I'm going to try to get a snapshot on him. Yes.
Enemy vehicle
Goodbye,
destroyed.
T-37. We were behind by a bunch of tanks, and now we've caught back up. Oh, there's the KV-1 coming in behind us too. So I'm going to wait and see if he keeps coming forward. If he does, hopefully I can get a shot on him and retreat before he can return fire. Or if he's in the right position, I can get multiple shots on him. We have a one-tank lead. But I think they have more hit points left than we do. I can't sit here and wait forever. There's the KV-1 again, so I'll shoot at him. He sees me and shoots at me. Just bounces off me. I'm going to back up like I'm going this way. You know the routine, pretend to go one way and then go the other. So I'll come down the hill and hopefully be able to get some shots into the side of him. Things always go better when you drift. And there he is, perfect drift into an ambush. 2 shots, dead tank. So there's 6 kills, but that doesn't matter at the moment. What matters is trying to get a win. I'm thinking at the moment, you know, I can go out and come down here and flank the Tiger P, and at the same time, I don't know if you noticed, but their Tiger chased our Crusader SP up the field. Finally got close enough to kill him, so he's out there somewhere too. So I'm going to come over here, and 2 different purposes. Hopefully I can see the Tiger out in the field. If not, then hopefully I can flank this Tiger Porsche and get some shots into him. And I don't see him. And I'm coming over here and I start thinking, you know, if I don't see him to the north, that Tiger's coming back into town. I don't really want to go that way, because I'm going to end up with 2 Tigers. There he is, coming right up the middle, Tiger 1. So I get lucky and listen to myself for a change and don't end up 1-on-2 with 2 Tigers. They're coming into the middle of town, so now I am going to pull up. They're looking ahead at the TD, which hopefully I'm going to be able to flank them right here, get some shots into the Tiger Porsche.
Enemy armor is damaged. That one
Oops,
bounced.
that one bounced. So I'll just move around here and try to shoot into their rear. He's looking straight at me, so I'm going to have to back out here. Shoot and move before he gets to hit me. Hellcat's telling the MT-25 to cap. It's like, this is not the right time to cap. If they were down by our spawn, yes, then cap. But they're sitting, what, 300 meters away from cap. No way we're capping before they get there. And that MT-25 is going to blow up if he gets hit. It's not really a good time to cap. I'm just telling you, get off cap. You could argue, it's like, okay, if you put him on cap, I think what he's thinking is then they'll come toward him and I can shoot him from the side. But I don't have a place to set up to do that to where I can shoot them without being seen. And there's 2 of them. And it's like, I have high rate of fire, but I have low alpha, so I'm going to have to sit there and put out a lot of shots before I can kill both of them. And that just didn't seem like it was a good thing to attempt. I'm telling the MT-25s, like right now, we can both see way farther than they can. Let's keep our distance and use our superior view range to our advantage, and we can just plink him to death from distance. We shouldn't get shot. But he wants to play up close and personal with me. So I can't get too far away. I don't really want to cut back through town right now, but I'm going to, because I don't want to lose contact with the other way. Would have rather gone all the way down here and just spotted them coming out of town as they moved down to cap once they realized we weren't north. Now he's starting to come after me, so I'm going to turn to the south up here. Ouch. And that concrete just whipped me around there. Ideally, we'd put one person in a bush and somebody behind him that could shoot him as they expose themselves, but this guy seems to have his pedal to the metal and doesn't want to let up, so. If we had voice comm, I'd set up an ambush, but we don't. It's too hard to do while you're typing and driving, so. And once again, he's running in right next to the tank traps. And that's too close. You can't use your view range when you're going to spot the enemy tank 200 meters from it. So I'm just going to trail, and if he sees him up on this ridge, then I'm trying to put myself in a position to snipe, and hopefully he's smart enough once he makes contact to turn away and let me shoot without being seen. And there's the Tiger 1. Okay, now turn back to the left, come back to the field, bring him to me, dude. If you cut back this way, they'll follow you right up on that ridge, and I'll be able to take him out. There's both of them, and he went too far. Now he's trapped. He can't get away. It's too far to get away. They're going to be up on the ridge, and he's going to be stuck. He had to turn as soon as he saw that first tank. Now he's dead. I'm 1 on 2. I'll get the snipe a little bit here, but this could have gone a lot better if he had just turned away as soon as he saw that first tank, and he would have drug him right to me. I need 2 more shots on him. I'm not going to get him right now. So they know I'm out here. Got to wait and see if the Tiger Porsche comes too. Here he comes. I get to shoot him as well. Bounce. That shot way too high. I have to shoot way down low on them. They're not going low. Time to move out. Okay. Now my plan is they know I'm over here somewhere. They haven't seen me yet. I should be able to fight a running battle with them to the south, where I'm going to move south. Get some distance, stop, plank them a couple times. Get on the gas, move south again. Yeah, I know it's diesel, not gas, but you know what I mean. And just fight a running battle as I move south and try to whittle him down a little bit more. That was a bad angle. I have to hit, if I hit his lower glacis in the front, I can hurt him. Trying to hit like the viewport or something while he's on the move from that distance is pretty much a crapshoot.
We didn't even scratch them. Penetration.
He needs probably 3 hits to kill, maybe 2. Tiger P, I think I can kill, or the Tiger 1, I think I can kill in 2 shots. If I get to the side angle on him. Here comes the Tiger across the edge of town. I'm going to stop and shoot at him. Shoot low. He sees me, I'm going to shoot. One more takes him out. Damn, he's gone. Fix my engine right away because I need the horsepower for speed, and now it's 1 on 1. I'm thinking 3 shots on the Tiger P to kill him. So I can't just cruise in against him and think I'm going to win. If I had my VK, I could go in and just wipe him out, game would be over. As long as I get the first hit in. I don't. So I'm bent back toward town. I don't know if he's going to continue all the way to the south. If he's going to come into the middle main gate here, I don't know what he's going to do. So I'm just going to cruise past the main gate in case he's coming in. I won't be exposed for very long. Then what I plan on doing is going through the tank traps right here and curl around behind him and hopefully catch up to him before the clock runs out. We have a minute left. This tank isn't the most speedy scout out there, which is going to work against me. But I'm a lot faster than he is. If I had to do it again, I would have cut through the middle. I would have cut through right here. but without knowing which way he was going, I just felt it was better to go further north. And it ends up killing me here. Not killing me, just real slow. So I have him in sight, but we're down to 22 seconds. I need 3 shots. It's doable. I have to hurry up and get to where I can shoot him. Tick-tock. Here we go. And my first shot. Ah, bounces. Oh no, now it's trouble. There it is. I need 1 or 2 more shots, and he goes behind the concrete without even realizing he did the best thing possible, and the time runs out. Man, that sucked. If he hadn't have turned to the right, not knowing where I was, he just turned to the right, and it put that concrete barrier thing right in between he and I, and that totally messed it up. Like I said, if I had to do it over again, I'd go through main town instead of all the way up here, but at the time I didn't know. I didn't want to go through that and have him coming straight at me. And then it would have been potential ram and die. So I just guessed wrong on that one. For the battle, I ended up 3,637 damage and 7 kills on 44 out of 53 shootings, 88%. 499 assisted damage on 2 spots. Lost 44,237 credits. And was awarded 2,427 XP. Survived the fight. Got Top Gun and High Caliber medals. And also got Bruiser, Arsonist, Duelist, and Fire for Effect mini medals. It gives me a battle score of 2,497. Currently 2nd place on the T21 list. Just a disappointing finish to this battle. I thought I was going to pull it out. Initially, I didn't go down the 0 line or spot down the 0 line because we had 3 TDs. And I knew when they all started going north, it's like, man, I don't have I don't have anywhere to go to spot for them without exposing myself right away. And so I'll just go over to the field. They have that side of the map covered. I'll go over to the field and help out. And it worked out really well in the beginning. We took care of their 3 mediums and the light, moved farther to the north, and was able to take down their 152. And then I moved on. And one thing you should always do on this bunker up here, like I showed you, Artie especially likes to hide back there in that little niche back there. Sometimes, especially in standard mode or assault mode, really some TDs or other tanks like to hide back there later in later stages of the fight. So when you come in, always cruise close enough to that you can proxy spot people as you approach, so that you're not surprised by somebody being behind you as you move forward and up that hill into the northeast corner. And this time it lit up the Artie, and I was able to take him out without he being able to bring his gun to bear on me. Came over here and helped out with a couple other tanks, and it really from there ended up to the fact that even though we came back from it, as we were clearing the field, our town totally fell down in their job and got beat up, and it put us way behind. We caught up, but we had a lot of tanks that were damaged and they didn't. And that hit point differential really did us in at the end. And then at the very end, I guessed wrong on where the Tiger P was going to go, and it ended up putting me too low of time. If I had another 10 seconds, I probably would have been able to win the match. So it makes it really disappointing, because I thought I had it. I thought I'd played it right to get a win, and I just came up a little short on that. But one thing to learn from this, besides, hey, sometimes you guess wrong, you just got to keep going and keep trying to win. You know, the next time you go out there, hopefully you guess right. But even when it looks like the odds are bad, I'm 1-on-2 against tanks that should be able to beat me if they stay together, and they did. They played pretty solid, trying to take me out at the end. Don't give up, because as long as you keep fighting and you play smart, you put yourself in a position where you have a chance to win, and that's really the best you can ask for. Hopefully, when you have to make those 50-50 choices, where do I go, what do I do, and you don't have enough information to really make the correct choice, you guess right. But the key is put yourself in a position where you have the ability to win if the cards fall in your favor. Sometimes they will and sometimes they won't. When they do, you celebrate. When they don't, you just take a drink and toast the effort, and then move on and try next battle. From Siegfried Line, Standard South, trying for the win and coming up a few seconds short. Happy hunting.